Who's stronger between Isao Shinomiya and, not Kikaru, but Sagan Shinomiya, the new original character from Kaiju number 8, the game? We're going to talk about that and more. But first, make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know in the comments who you think is the better character. So Sagan is actually a powerful character in a multitude of ways. The way that I categorize Sagan is while she's a tank, she has counters, she has damage over time with her burns, she has really strong supporting abilities and an attack increase on her ultimate. And then if you have the first dupe, she actually has a critical hit damage buff to your allies as well. She also, on her combat skill, can draw aggro to herself, put a shield on herself, and she's able to take those hits and then again follow up with those counters that do really solid damage over time if they burn, but otherwise just consistent good chip damage. However, one really big fault from her, and frankly probably her only fault, because I think she does everything else. She has revive, she's got healing. The only thing she doesn't actually do is keep your team alive in scenarios where enemies are using AoE attacks or adjacent attacks, things like that. She's not able to protect other characters in the way that Isao is. So that is her only real issue, and unfortunately a lot of the big giant kaiju bosses are going to use multi-target attacks and they are going to hit your other characters. Isao is a little bit different because Isao actually has some of the same things she does. However, he requires a duplicate in him to get the revive, things like that. But Isao is fundamentally different because he is a character who does not do the exact same things that she does. However, he does what he does better than what she does. Isao puts this shield, it is a weaker shield, yes, but he puts this shield nonetheless on the entire team. That is humongous, that is massive overall. And that's not the only thing he does. While this character has a shield, the chance of being targeted by kaijus increases. So he's not going to pull every single attack, but thankfully allies will have shields. She will pull every single attack, right? It's 100% chance she's going to pull the attack. He has just more of an increased chance to take those hits, which is great because he is designed to do that with his strong defensive focus overall. And each time an ally that has a shield receives an attack, he gets extra defense, and this is where he truly shines. It's an underrated piece of his kit. He has a very strong supporting effect here. For each ally having a shield, damage dealt plus 4.4% for all allies at level 7. This obviously goes up. I believe it caps at 5. So anyway, if you have 4 characters alive, let's say the number is 5%, they will all get, if they have a shield, they will all get 20% extra damage dealt. They did kind of hamstring him a little bit because he does have limitations like attack scaling, but very strong overall. Let me know who you think is the better character.